Are you trying to get through the Lucky Block Hunt Part 2? Don't worry, Dad Gamez got you. Today I'm going to show you how to not only get the Silver Feast Flower for partial completion, but we're also going to go for the Gold Feast Flower completion. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, let's go. What's up guys, it's your boy BadazShark from Dad Gamez. Alright guys, today we're jumping into Lucky Block Hunt Part 2, and I'm going to walk you through every single step to help you collect all of those Lucky Blocks. Now, I won't lie, this is a pretty time consuming event, and it's going to take a little bit of grinding, but trust me, it's worth it. By completing the event, you can earn the Silver Feast Flower, the Gold Feast Flower, or even both, and they're completely free. The regular Feast Flower is already an awesome unit on its own. So getting the silver and gold versions without spending anything is definitely worth the effort. So if you're ready to knock this event out, I'll show you exactly what you need to do, step by step. Alright guys, enough talking, let's jump right into it. Okay, so from the very start of me just jumping in, we got a few of them right here. Here's a little blue one. And that one is Curious Collector Lucky Block. This Lucky Block is awarded to players who have collected more than 150 unique units in Garden Tower Defense. So we got that one because we have over 150 different units. Here's a regular one. And here's a star one. Let's check where the star one is because I haven't seen that one yet. Here's the star one. Fan favorite. This Lucky Block is awarded after reaching 5 profile favorites. Alright, now here's this one. This is a green question mark type. Let's see. So right as you log in, guys, here it is right here. Green question, suspenseful story block. This Lucky Block is awarded to players who have completed story chapter 1. So we are able to get that. So that's dope right there. So, number 1 is this Lucky Block has a 1% chance of spawning in Farm Map, Classic Mode Wave 1. The chance of spawning is increased by 1% per wave. So we need to get Funky Farm Lucky Block. We're going to go ahead and go for that one. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go ahead and go to our farm. And we got one Lucky Farm one. That was definitely it right there. And guys, I believe we just collected our last one as well. So if we go to part 2, there is 0 available. So we're going to go ahead and go back to lobby and work on our next one. Okay guys, so our very next one we may have to do a few different runs on that one as well. It is Eerie Enchanted Jungle Lucky Block. So we need to bring our team over to the Enchanted Jungle map on Classic, and we need to try to get all 8 of those. So here's Enchanted Jungle. I'm going to go ahead and go level 5. And you don't necessarily need to go to level 5, but it does help throughout the waves. It makes it a lot less. So if you're able to beat level 5, I would suggest it. And that looks to be our first Enchanted Jungle one. And that was weird. So here was a red one that literally came down the track. It was rushing down the track. Speedy Sprint Lucky Block. This has a 1% chance of spawning on tracks during waves. Okay. And we finally got these guys. So as you can see, there was the one available. I had grabbed 2 of them, but one of them disappeared. And I think it's to do with we just grabbed everything. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and run back to the lobby. So our very next one, number 3, 1 owned, 1 available. This Lucky Block spawns at the end of the Lucky Block Hunt Garden Obby. Okay, where's that at? Well, I'm going to show you. If you look behind the DJ's booth, you're going to have to parkour yourself all the way to the top. Now, this can be difficult, and this can take a few different times. And don't worry if I'm making it look easy now, because I've done this one probably 6 or 7 different times. And it's not always as easy as you think. So those are going to break. If you look, the next 2 ahead are breakable ones. So jump, jump, jump. And that was almost a fail on my side. So now be careful coming up this way. And we are almost there, guys. Almost to the victory one. And I can already see victory right there. Okay. So there's the one we were just looking for. So 2 owned, 0 available. It may say different because I've already collected it one other time. And like I said, I went through it about 6 or 7 times. I've only been up to the top twice. So it's all in patience. So the very next one is Boop Button Lucky Block. This lucky block is awarded after finding all of the red colored buttons in the game. I'm going to look in here. Here is another one. And let me see. Okay, so that was Menacing Mutated Lucky Block that we found. I wasn't trying to skip one, but I happened to run up on it. We're still looking for the red buttons. And here's one. It says there is 5 left. And already from the distance, I can see Endless has an egg as well. So we might as well go ahead and collect that as well, guys. The egg is right here, which could be anywhere around this whole area. Here's a flying one. So we found Flappy Flying Lucky Block. Okay, so we're still looking for the Boop block. All right, here's another one. So there's 4 buttons left. So just kind of keep a good eye out, guys. Ah, there's one next to the DJ booth. So we got 3 buttons right there. And here's another button. So there's 2 buttons left. And I found another button. And actually, if you guys are looking for the invisible one, it is right here. And that's from the other one, I believe. Here's a button right there. Okay. Here's a volcano one. Mighty Meteor Lucky Block. But we're still looking for the last button one. So I'm kind of wondering, maybe down here? Aha! Here's our last one, guys. And that concludes it. Okay. So we just finished Boop Button Lucky Block. And yes, there is one down here, guys. So we already got this one, Menacing Mutated Lucky Block. And we already got the Meteor one. Whoa, there's one up there. Look at that. I don't know how in the world we're going to get that one. Oh, okay, it fell to the ground. That was insane. So if you guys just look up in the air, if you go high up, I was able just to spot this one. And then it flew down like a meteor, which was sick. Alright, guys. So that is it for the So that is it for the Mighty Meteor Lucky Block. Now, this one is Place Podium Lucky Block. This lucky block spawns when the player view the profile of any player who has previously placed on a leaderboard. Did we just get it? Yes, I got it. Alright guys, just clicking on a random person on any profile. We just got place podium luck. Perfect. Okay, so our very next one, guys, is secret spot lucky block. It says this lucky block spawns randomly in a secret spot in the lobby. Okay, so somebody says on this one, go behind the windmill and keep going straight until you reach the second tree. Near there, you will find it. Okay, we're trying to get a secret spot. So here's the windmill. And go straight until you hit the second tree. And all of a sudden, literally behind that second tree, guys, that was the secret spot. Sure enough, they were right. Okay, guys. So for the secret spot, literally behind the windmill, you go past this one, you go past this tree, and right behind this tree, it's going to let you just randomly pick something. And if you kind of see, there's a little indentation in the ground right here. And that's where it is. Okay, guys. So our very next one, CD Swap Lucky Block. So I've already collected all of them that there is to be available, but I'm going to show you where to get those anyway. So each day it refreshes. And if you go behind the brand new unit, Stunia, or actually not even behind it, it's right here. Spawn a CD Swap Lucky Block. So if you see right here, you've already claimed all CD Swap Lucky Blocks for now. That's okay. So that's how you're going to get this one. You're just going to spam that button, and it's 1,000 seeds, so make sure you have, I'd say about 10,000 seeds. Okay, guys. So our very next one is Tropical Island Lucky Block. This Lucky Block has a 1% chance of spawning in Tropical Island map, Classic Mode Wave 1. The chance of spawning increases by 1% per wave. So remember, guys, you get over towards Wave 20 and Wave 30, you're going to start spawning them non-stop. Now, you may have to do 2 separate runs on this, and that's okay. But each wave is another percent. So we're going to go ahead and go to Tropical Island to get the Tropical Lucky Block. What a tongue twister, huh? Alright. So here's that. We still have a good team set up. We're going to roll with it. Okay, I think we got them to all level 2s and 3s, and we have one level 4. And here's our first Tropical Island. Oh, there's another block. I was like, I heard it, but I didn't see it. Perfect. So let's see how many more we need, guys. Oh, there's another one. Wow. So 7 owned. We don't even have to do another run at this point. Venting Volcano Lucky Block. This Lucky Block spawns randomly at the top of the volcano located in the volcano island map. So we gotta go to the top of the volcano. Are you guys ready? Are you locked in? Let's go. Let's just do a quick 15 waves. And let's see if I'm correct about this. And there it is, guys. So after going inside the map of Volcano, you're going to find this one right here, Venting Volcano Lucky Block. This one's easy, guys. This one, you're going to want to be around a ton of people. Or even one person. Bonky Bonk Lucky Block. So this Lucky Block spawns after 25 bonks to other players using the Bonk Seaweed unit. Obtain the Bonk Seaweed via the Aqua Summon. Okay, guys, so it says the Bonk Seaweed. So we don't necessarily need, as long as you have this unit and have already summoned it before, you should be okay. Let's go ahead and jump into a normal unit, or a normal lobby, let's go ahead and start just bonking people. I don't know if they're going to like it or appreciate it, but, well, bonk. Why bonk it? We need a darn block. So we're going to go ahead and get out bonk. This poor guy's just standing here taking the bonk. Tony P, you're the real one. Everybody's just taking the bonk. This is great. So guys, if you're really wanting to take any frustration out, go ahead and just bonk everybody. This is going to help you get the lucky block, the bonkers one. And, yeah, take a little frustration out, I guess, huh? Alright. Oh, there it is, guys. Alright, enough bonking. Time to collect. So this is broke but breathing lucky block. This lucky block is awarded to players after victory in any mode with less than 500 cash remaining. Okay. So here's where it starts getting tricky, guys. So we're going to go ahead and take that one down. Let's sell him. Sell him. As soon as we get to 600, we're going to do it again. And I think we did it. We had $29. There it is, guys. Whew. So very carefully, we slowed it down. We sat there and sold, replaced, and kind of followed it. We also took it down to ×1 speed. This is going to be your easiest bet on how to get this block right here. This is the broke man's block, basically. And basically, it's broke but breathing lucky block. This block is awarded to players after victory in any mode with less than 500 cash. So remember, you're going to sell and keep replacing tons of times. And the easiest way to do this, I would say, would be this farm right here, this farming map on wave 15. Don't do anything harder than that. Just do 15 waves, the very simple one. And just take a star button in there, keep deleting, replacing, deleting, replacing, upgrading, deleting, replacing, and do ×1. This is going to help you focus and get everything placed down. It may take a couple times, but it's the easiest way. So we just did the broke man's block. That's what we're going to call it. So this one, this lucky block is awarded cash completion lucky block. This lucky block is awarded to players after victory in any mode with more than 10,000 in cash. Guys, that is super easy. Go over to the farm mode, put some stuff down, and you'll have 10 grand in no time. That's how I was able to get that. You may have to do this. You're going to have to do any classic mode twice on the cashy completion lucky block, and it will spawn in. All you need is 10,000 cash after the game is beat. Alright, so we saw this one. This lucky block is awarded after reaching 5 profile favorites. Check the profile UI for a star. So to get fan favorite, you're going to basically click on certain people, 5 different people, just to check their profiles. So let me give you an example. because I've already spawned this in, but we will show you. So if you're still wondering what I'm talking about, you're going to see 5 different people or 10 people in a lobby. Basically, see how they're shadowed? So Mr. Soul right there, you're just going to press on him. And you're going to do that to 5 different people. Once you touch 5 different people, it's going to open up the block for you. Alright guys, so earlier I showed you Flappy Flying Lucky Block. That was on top of Classic Map, the whole lobby part itself. It was sitting there flapping in the air. So look around the lobby. If you see something red and crazy and just flapping along anywhere around here, that's where that egg, or not egg, but that's where that block is going to be. Okay guys, so we're past Flappy Flying Lucky Block. This one is called Packed Placement Lucky Block. This lucky block spawns when a minimum of 20 units are placed by a player at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and go back to farm. We're going to go to 30 waves this time. So there's that. There's that one. So far we got 18. We need 2 more units. 1, 2. And there it is, guys. So we got 20 placed down, and that was the block we were looking for. And funny enough, everything's at level 1, and we're literally knocking out 50,000 bosses like nothing. Okay, guys, that's how you're going to get Packed Placement Lucky Block. Now, we need to do this 4 times, so we might as well go ahead and just take the win. Wash, rinse, and repeat 4 different times. Okay, guys, so I will say, I'm nearly about an hour and a half in, and we're almost halfway there. Now, we've collected a lot for the Gold Feast Lucky Block, but just to get to this one, we're at 20 out of 51. Now, I started this 2 hours after the refresh, which restock is in 18 hours and 30 minutes. So remember, once this timer goes to 0 and you have any on this side, it's going to reset, guys. So make sure you guys are getting what you need out of this. Otherwise, you're going to have to restart all of this all over. And trust me, you do not want to do that. Alright guys, so our last one was Packed Placement Lucky Block. Our next one, we need 5 out of Terribly Toxic Facility Lucky Block. Now I love it how they name these ones because, guys, it literally not only does the description have it in there, but even the title has it in there. Terribly Toxic Facility. So this lucky block has a 1% chance of spawning in Toxic Facility Map Classic Mode, Wave 1. The chance of spawning increases by 1% per wave. So this is perfect, guys. This is what we need. There's also another one I want to work on. Let's see. So we've always started our Toxic Facility with a mower because it helps us gain a lot of money. Usually I do golden mower because it has the biggest bang, but this is a normal mower. So we're going to go ahead and start this one with just a mower, guys. So we're going to take our little bonk seaweed because we don't no longer need it. And we are going to equip the mower. Okay. Now we got the mower. Oh my goodness, look at that. Boom. Just pulling it out, guys. So we already just knocked that out right there. I was just going to use it inside of the game, but cool. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and go 40 waves. Because, like I said, we are trying to get all 5 of those blocks. Once we do that, we mark that off. And here is our first block for that, guys. And there is our last block, guys. So after doing a few runs on Toxic Facility, and finding the best team to get you going, I was able to accumulate all 5 terribly Toxic Facility Lucky Block. Now, here's also another one, and we're going to go find out which one that is. And that is a fire one. Okay, this Lucky Block has a 1% chance of spawning when KOing an enemy with fire. So guys, just doing as you see, Earth Dragon alone, we did take a defeat, but we also got... I should have sped it down a little bit. We'll go ahead and replay this again. And Fiery Finish. That's what we're looking to get. And that's just because of Earth Dragon, or any fire unit like Hellroot or any of that. Okay, one thing I did want to mention, because I forgot to explain it in the video, is here's how I got the Overloaded Overkill Lucky Block. It actually happened while I was running Toxic Facility with fire units. That run let me complete 3 Lucky Blocks at once. I got the Fire Block from using fire units, the Toxic Facility Block for completing the map, or just running the map. And by around wave 30 to 40, I had dealt enough damage to earn the Overload Overkill Lucky Block. So if you're only going for the Silver Feast Flower, you only need to get those blocks once, but if you're aiming for the Gold Feast Flower, I'd recommend running Toxic Facility 2 to 3 times, maybe even a couple more. It's one of the fastest ways to knock out multiple Lucky Blocks in a single grind. So our very next one, guys, is going to be Activated Ability Lucky Block. This block has a 5% chance of spawning when an ability is used. So what does that mean, guys? Well, this dude has a special ability. That's also a 5% chance. So I'm thinking we need to get a few different units and see if we can use their special abilities. What I'm kind of wondering is if Cluster Plant is going to be the best one for us. What do you mean by that? Well, guys, that one costs nothing to use his ability. Every single time. You're able to change them over either to gems or over to lasers. And I think we're just going to go to a regular farm map, guys. Oh, guys, it does work. So Cluster Plant is going to be your hidden secret gem. Oh, there it is, guys. There it is. Okay, guys. So after finding, and I was kind of curious because I knew you could swap Cluster Plant. You can use mode laser or orbs. The best thing about him is I didn't even have to upgrade him. I literally just placed him down and I was able to spam his mode button about 100 different times, all in one farm map. So literally as soon as we were able to get him down, we just started spamming that button. That's going to be the easiest way to knock out the Activated Ability Lucky Block. Okay, guys, so far we are 25 out of 51, 81 out of 152, and that's because we're collecting every single one of these. Now remember, Silver Feast Flower is going to go a little bit slower just because you only need to collect one of everything. That's a partial completion. But when you knock out every single thing, it really tallies up on the Gold Feast Flower. So, the next one is Calculated Count Lucky Block. Clue: code is total common, total uncommon, and total rare, total epic, total legendary, total godly, and total exclusive. There it is, guys. Okay, 17, 27, 35, 34, 31, 59, and 269. Now make sure you put a space in between that, because if you don't, it doesn't recognize it. And there is our block, guys. Calculated Count Lucky Block. Whew, that one was crazy. I had known what it meant, and I wrote down all the numbers because I went through their index and counted these. If you count these, like I just did, so there is 17 common units. Uncommon, I believe there is 27. So this is how you're going to get the numbers. And then it goes rare units and such on. Epic unit, basically everything it asked for. See, epic, rare, legendary, godly, and exclusive. Okay, guys, so our very next one. Common Conqueror Lucky Block. This Lucky Block is awarded after victory in any classic mode map using only common units. So this one's going to be a little tricky, guys. Yes and no. Find yourself unequipping everything. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go down all the way to your common units. Because remember, it just said common, conquer, lucky block. So you're going to go all the way down here. Equip a common unit. Let's see, we're going to go headless. Try to get you some really good ones. Get you a cyber stem, cherry blossom. Cactus is a good one. Easter lily, soft flower is decent. And there we go. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is we're only going to go to farm. We're going to go to the 15 wave one, which is the very first one. Level 1. And all we have to do is beat that, guys. And then we should get the common conquer box. We just took a win. There's our block. And don't forget to collect it. Okay, so as you saw right there, that was common conquer lucky block. That's the only time you guys got to run that. And honestly, if you feel comfortable with using this team, do it, guys. Watch how I just knocked it out. It was perfect. Curious Collector Lucky Block. This lucky block is awarded to players who have collected more than 150 units. So as long as you got that, it should instantly spawn as soon as you start. Now this is Garden Gatekeeper Lucky Block. This lucky block is awarded to players after victory with all units placed within 32 studs of an enemy spawn. So first of all, for all 7 units, you have to have the max, the absolute max right here of every unit set down. But you also need it within the 32 studs. Our other one, we had like an additional 5 units we weren't able to throw down. So if you count this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wow, look at that, guys. That was a gnarly one. Okay, there it is, guys. There it is. Okay, we did it. So here's how I had it set up. I had everything right over here, completely clustered into each other. Remember, don't hesitate to use that manager button and upgrade all your units. So it doesn't matter if you upgrade them, you just have to have them within 32 blocks, right around the enemy spawn. And that, my friends, will get you the Garden Gatekeeper. Now we've already taken out our loopy lawnmower. All you got to do is equip your lawnmower, and you'll get this one instantly. So we had a pink confusion looking block. To me, that looks a whole lot like confusion. Not rainbow confusion, but it does look like confusion. So, that being said, we're going to go to shop, codes. We're going to type in it's confusion plant. Okay, guys, so as you just saw that, to get that one, it is confusion plant, and there it is. So to get puzzling plush lucky block, you're going to come in here, you're going to type confusion space plant. Now the good news is, you guys have seen me during the play get all 5 of these, speedy sprint. And just take note, guys, this will take some time. As you guys are over and over and over doing multiple other tasks for this, this guy will just randomly appear down your track. Could be once, could be twice. But it's taken me probably, I want to say I've done 20 different gameplays right now, and that's how I was able to get all 5. And he runs down your track, so make sure you catch him, because it says players need to catch this lucky block before it disappears. It will disappear if you don't catch it, guys. So make sure you're watching your track. Okay, guys, so our very next one is Support Sprout Lucky Block. This lucky block has a 5% chance of spawning when a support unit is used. So, we need to go ahead, do just a normal run, probably farm again. And if you guys are asking why I keep going back to farm, well, think about it. It's the absolute easiest way and the quickest way to get through one of these achievements, basically. So we'll go to Farm Classic Mode, 30 waves. And I think what I'm going to do is once we get a good setup, guys, I think I'm just going to keep continuing to place these units down. Even if I got to keep deleting them and placing them down, it's a 5% chance every time you put it down, guys. So that is going to help you tremendously. And there's one, guys. So we're up to 2. There's 6 more available. So let's hope we can squeeze at least another 4 out of this one. Okay, we got another one, guys. And there it is, guys. We just completed the Support Sprout Lucky Block. Now, we had to spawn them a tons of times, but make sure you have your map going. It wasn't that bad. Honestly, what I did is I had 2 Plasma Stems and my Prism Leaves set up, and those were at level 4. That Plasma Stem was at level 2 to kind of let him keep going around here, and this one's maxed out. And then I just sat there and just respawned after spawned. Spawn, sell, spawn, sell. And guys, one round, I was able to get 7 of them. Now, if I'd have tried this a little bit sooner, I would have been able to get all 8 out of just this entire run. Okay, guys, so the very next one is Survival Sprinter Lucky Block. Now, how do you get this one? Well, this Lucky Block will spawn after players move more than 1,000 studs in survival mode without taking any damage. Now, we need two of them. So, I'm going to walk about 2,000 steps, get a good team down. Fuck, 2,000 steps, which I do a lot of walking on survival anyway, because I'm constantly trying to dodge these guys. So the first things first, set up a little perimeter right here. Now, we don't need to take damage, guys. That's the only thing that it says. Walk 2,000 steps without taking damage. Now for this. And no way. There was already the first one, guys. So that literally took me like 2 minutes. Okay, guys. So we just finished their survival one. And that is down here. So basically what we did is we went over to survival mode. But we spawned in twice because literally the very first, within 3 waves of me running around the map without getting touched by an enemy, and then the very second one that we spawned in, we also ran around and was able to get it within 2 waves. So guys, don't overthink this one. Just go in there, spawn in, get your very first block, exit out of there, and do it again. Okay, so this Lucky Block has a 1% chance of spawning in Graveyard Map Classic Mode, Wave 1. The chance of spawning increases by 1% per wave. Alright guys, so we need a pretty good team. I'd say we're pretty stacked right now on our team. So what we're going to do is, well, you heard that right. We're going to go ahead and just jump right in to Graveyard Map. Alright, so we need to go to Graveyard. We're going to go 40 waves, of course. Press that start button to boost us. Boost that time. We need to get in there. And we're already cruising on along, guys. Here's the first one. So if you see that, let me show you. So we just got 1. There's 4 more available. And here is another one. We just need, what, 1 more? Yeah, 1 more Ghoulish Graveyard available. Infectia's at 3. It seems to be doing pretty nice. Wow, guys, there it is. All right, guys, so we got Ghoulish Graveyard Lucky Block. We got that one taken care of. Now we're on to, funny enough, our very next one, Contagious Carrier. This Lucky Block has a 1% chance of spawning when KOing an enemy with Contagious. So, that beautiful little Infectia right there is going to go a long way for us. There we go, guys. We got another block and another one. So we just got another one of these. There's 4 more available. But there was some kind of looking spider one. And that was, this Lucky Block has a 5% chance of spawning when KOing a Black Widow. So we took out a Black Widow. We just got that. And here's another one. Perfect. There's another Black Widow, guys. So hopefully we get a couple more of those. We need one more, actually. Alright, everything's at level 5. We're looking real decent. And there it is, guys. I actually had collected 3 more, so we were able to knock that challenge out, and that's also a good one for the graveyard. If you see that, here's all your Black Widows, guys. That's what we were looking for, guys. So we got Contagious Carrier Lucky Block. And honestly, the easiest way, guys, Infectious Vine and Silver Infectia. They knock them out left and right, guys. But the mode I found out, the map that I found out that they do the best in for this one is in Graveyard. So whether you're like, if you're scared about doing it or whatever, even if it's just the first 11 waves and you keep wash, rinsing, and repeating, guys, you can always respawn back in. Lucky Block. So this Lucky Block has a 1% chance of spawning when KOing an enemy. So when KOing an enemy with fire. So we already did this one. All we had to do was put Earth Dragon down in Toxic Facility, and man, it was knocking those blocks out for us left and right. Global Game Winner Lucky Block. This Lucky Block is awarded after victory with Global enabled to the player with the most KOs during the waves. Alright guys, that's all we gotta do. Let's jump back into an easy map, get one heck of a team, and we need the most KOs. Let's get it. Okay, Global. So we got Global, we're gonna start on that one, create it. Alright, we need to try to take the most KOs. So hopefully nobody's competing with us on that. And I don't see another team with me, so let's see if this works for us. Oh, okay, here's somebody. And let's see if we got our egg. We did get our egg, guys. Okay. So good news is a lot of other people left, which was okay, because we honestly needed to take that win, just to make sure we were even doing this right. Okay, so the one we just got is Global Game Winner Lucky Block. So that's what we needed right there, which was perfect. Honestly, I think I'm going to jump down to 15 waves, and I think I'm just going to keep spamming it, guys, over and over and over for the next 9 times. So now if you take a look, we have all 10 owned out of 0 available. So here's our very next one. Rogue Rafflesia Lucky Block. This Lucky Block is awarded by owners of Rafflesia who can spawn this Lucky Block when the Rafflesia is equipped. So all we need to do, we need to get back to lobby. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab our Rafflesia. And the funny thing is I used my golden one earlier. Man, I should have just took that one out instantly, but that is okay. So we're going to take out Blink Bloom. Go down to Rafflesia. Equip it. And, well, there it is. I love it when they are that easy, guys. And funny enough, we only need 1. So we're now sitting at 37 out of 51. We still have 14 hours and 50 minutes. So basically 15 hours until reset hits. And we're almost there, guys. We're 122 out of 152. We only need 30 blocks for the gold. And we only need 14 blocks for the silver one. So we are definitely getting close, guys. Alright, so our very next one is Seed Samaritan Lucky Block. This block spawns after donating a minimum of 5,000 seeds to Raggedy Ralph. 49.50 left. So basically, we're going to come over to Wreck-It Ralph. We're going to come over to Raggedy Ralph, and we are going to donate 5,000 seeds. Now, I need 5 of these, so that's 25,000 seeds that I need to donate to him. So I have 163,000, and our server donated shows 0, so that will actually show us whether we've gotten it. Let's go ahead and get him up to 5,000. We're at 2,500, 3,000 right now. There's our first one. Boom. So 1 owned, 4 more available. And there it is, guys. 25,000 seeds was given to Wreck-It Ralph. No, I'm just kidding. Raggedy Ralph. And yeah, we now have all 5 of his blocks. So that helps us tremendously. Now we're at 38 out of 51. So we literally need only 13 more blocks, guys. This is incredible. All right, Singular Success Lucky Block. This lucky block is awarded to players after victory in any mode, only having 1 unit placed at a time. At any time. Okay. So what I think I'm going to use is I am going to go to any mode having 1 unit placed at any time. We're going to go back to farm, guys. I know, we keep going there. Crazy, right? We're going to place a Prism Leaf, and we're just going to absolutely beast mode upgrade him. A Prism Leaf should be able to knock out the wave 15. Alright, here's a 2,000 boss. Let's see if he can do it, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm not even worried about this 3,000 boss over here. And there it is, guys. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. So the one we were looking for, guys, we just got. And that is Singular Success Lucky Block. So basically, you saw that yourself. I just placed 1 Prism Leaf over here. And we just let him on, we put him on auto upgrade for 15 waves. And boom, that was it. I literally got that block right there. Is our next one. It's called Super Seller Lucky Block. So we need to sell 100 units, guys. That's going to be crazy. All right, let's get to it. So if you're looking to get this one, I would say probably our best bet is going to go to Endless. Get it all set up over there, and then you can just sit there and work on selling your units. Okay guys, so I got my Endless set up, and if you take a look at this, now I'm not going to make you wait as you see all of this, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to place this down, sell it. Place it down, sell it. Place it down, sell it. Now we're going to keep auto skip off. We're going to keep it on ×1. Right now we have control of this Endless wave, of this Endless run. We are on wave 29, and I'll resume it once I get that egg, and I'll show you guys how long it took me to get it. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And let's see, guys, is that it? The sell, there it is, guys. Holy smokes. Okay, it wasn't too bad. So I basically started at wave 30 on selling the units, and it took me about 5 waves. Now, depending on how quick you are with it, as you guys saw, I basically drug, sold, drug it, sold it, drug it, sold it. And I kept doing that back and forth until I hit 100. Now, I think I lost count around 50, and I know how to count, but it's just a lot of dragging it, selling it, dragging it, selling it, clicking buttons, click, 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 click. So, there it is, guys. That one was a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I personally didn't care for that one, but we got it, and that's what matters, guys. It's worth the grind still. We are now lacking 11. We are 11 away from getting, look at this, guys, 11 away from getting our Silver Feast flower. And guys, we're getting even closer to our gold one. This is insane, guys. Alright, guys, so on to our next one. So we just got the Sellers one, which was insane. That one took us a minute. Probably the longest out of every single one of them. All the rest are just tedious little activities. It's not bad. So this next one is Blooming Back Garden Lucky Block. This Lucky Block has a 1% chance of spawning in Back Garden Map Classic Mode Wave 1. It also increases by 1% per wave. Back Garden, I don't care for these. I don't care for Back Garden because it's a struggle on this one. But I think we got a decent enough team to keep us lasting. And what I'm kind of thinking is we'll let these guys kind of get their auto upgrade going. So first of all, we already got one of the Back Garden blocks. So that is perfect. Now I got to see how many more we need. Let's see. Blooming Back Garden, so there's 2 more available. So hopefully within the 40 waves of this, we're able to spawn them in pretty relatively early. Alright, and there it is, guys. Our first 3 waves. We already got it. We don't care whether we win or lose. So, the Daring Dojo Lucky Block. Alright, guys. So, I've already owned 2 of those because on the last time, when we went and did the event live, we were able to grab some of those. So, that's okay. But we're going to go ahead and take this team. Whether we win, lose, doesn't matter. If we have to spawn in 2-3 times, I don't care. And there's 1 block, and I think we need 3. So we're going to check it out. The dojo. So there's 1, actually there's only 1 available. So that's perfect. And there it is, guys. I don't know how that happened, but that was awesome. So we actually got the dojo one. So now this lucky block has a 5% chance of spawning when a finisher unit uses a finisher attack. Okay, what the heck is a finisher unit? Well, I'm going to show you. So when you type into units, finisher, this one comes up. And the reason being is if you read that description, it says health finisher attack is triggered every 10th attack. There's a lot of talk that people used Mud Mauler. Somebody else used a Strongest Punch Potato, a Hydranthus, or an Aether Vine. Any one of these 4 units should get you this finisher block. Alright, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump in just to a regular farm map on Classic Mode, and we're going to try all 4 units, because why not? Alright, let's see what we got. And there it is, guys. It was either in between, it had to have been either in between Aether Vine, Mud Mauler, or Strongest Punch Potato, because at the time, those 3 were attacking while Hydranthus was waiting to start attacking. that being said, I believe we need one more of those. So we're just going to keep going on along. Let's check it out. Okay, one more available. We should be good. And there's another one, guys. So it's definitely Mud Mauler. Mud Mauler is able to do that as well. So that's pretty cool. So as soon as I placed him down, he started attacking, and there it was. Finish. Final finish Lucky Block. So Mud Mauler seems to have a good rate of putting them out. I'm not saying the other ones don't, but Mud Mauler, I was definitely getting it every time I had him down. Alright, guys. So we just got done getting our block that was Final Finish Lucky Block. Alright, guys. So I've already done this one. Flash Finish Lucky Block. So, funny enough, during the time that I was getting... Which block was it? It was the Global Game Winner Lucky Block. You needed 10 of these. And I was trying to do it the very fastest that I could, so I went to 15 waves on Farm in Classic mode. And literally did ×3 auto skip on and just set my Prism Leaf and my Blink Bloom. If you guys recall that video. Well, after I won that, not only did I get the global one, but I also got the Flash Finish Lucky Block. Because it says, this Lucky Block is awarded after completing any Classic mode map in under 2 minutes. Well, the other one, if you saw that, we were doing 1 minute and 24 seconds. That's pretty good. But then again, that is only 15 rounds, but it still counts. Okay. So here's our very next one, guys. Savage Sender Lucky Block. This Lucky Block spawns after sending a minimum of 250 enemies in PvP mode. So we need 2 of these bad boys right here. And I think instead of doing anything with ELO or any of that, we're probably just going to do probably just a casual match. We're at 65 left. Now 61. $48 left. So basically, guys, just to get that Lucky Block Savage Sender, it counts down as you send these guys out. See how we just... You don't even need to send the highest guys out. Just keep sending beetles. 30 left. And there it is, guys. So it likes to hop around the track. Which is okay. Okay, so now what I'm kind of curious about, guys. Okay, yeah, so it restarts the countdown. Perfect, because I definitely want to keep going. And I don't want to have to restart. And there it is, guys. And it is a hard one to catch. Okay, guys. Well, we just got that. And we did... I'd say we had a pretty fair battle, honestly. So we are 44 out of 51, guys. Now let's see what we have left. So we already did Savage Sender Lucky Block. Now Suspenseful Story Block kind of gives it to you if you've already completed Chapter 1. Which was good, because we completed that. So Suspenseful Story Lucky Block, we completed Chapter 1. And we were able to get those out of that. So that's good. Now, Stellar Space Lucky Block. This Lucky Block has a 0.05 chance of spawning in Space Map. Oh, why did you gotta do that to us? So 2 available in this, and you're in for a 0.50, as well as Winter Wonderland, guys. Here's an easy one real fast. This Vengeful Venus Flytrap. So if you go ahead and go to your Venus flytrap, if you have one, and there it is, guys. So here's that one. And how many of those do we need? So, one owned. Okay, so we're 45 out of 51. We're 6 away, guys. Now, it doesn't say we have to beat them, but it can take some time getting to where we need to get, guys. Because we need 2 of the boxes out of that one, the lucky blocks. Alright, guys. Well, so far, there was no way that was a space one. Which one was that? Oh, destructive drill bug. Well, cool. So we just got one of those. So that's pretty cool. And here's a couple more. So here's where you get the drill bug ones. And as long as you seem to be able to take them out, you should do okay. And here's one of the space ones, guys. So we got a space one. One right there, one more available, guys. Alright, we got one more, guys. And that is our space one. Now, the only thing about this is I'm seeing the destructive drill bugs are here. So I think we're going to go ahead and stay in here. But for now, we went ahead and got our space one. And there's one, guys. Beautiful. We now need one more left. Here we go, guys. Look at that, 2 blocks. Now that is a rarity. And see, as soon as we picked up that last third one, the other one disappeared. So we did it, guys. There it is. There's destructive drill bug, lucky block. And that's how you get it from the space map. Okay, guys. So our very next one is Whimsical Winter Wonderland Lucky Block. This lucky block has a 0.05 chance of spawning in Winter Wonderland Map Classic Mode Wave 1. The chance of spawning increases by 0.05 per wave. So, we need 2 of those. We're already at 47 out of 51. We're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and get over to the Winter Wonderland and see how we can work our magic. So I'm going to go ahead and get my prism leaf set up over here. And in Winter Wonderland, I don't know if you guys do it differently, but I like to set them up right with the circle on each area because it keeps them from... It keeps it to where I can manage it a little better. And there we go. So far, we already dropped our very first block, guys. Awesome. And there is our other block, guys. So see, we just kind of hung in there. It took us 26 waves, but now we have all of them. So honestly, it really doesn't matter whether we take a loss or not. Okay, guys. So now we're at 48 out of 51. Guys, we are so close. We are literally 3 away from getting Silver Feast Flower. 4 away from Silver Feast Flower. And 6 away from getting the Gold Feast Flower. That is so stupidly close. It's insane, guys. Okay. So the 2 we have right here. We have Aqua, which isn't going to be bad. We have Violent Volcano. And then we have this darn thing. This lucky block has a 10% chance of spawning when KOing an Ember Worm boss enemy. Okay, so that one is in the volcano. So guys, it's showing us that we're probably going to have a harder time in the volcano one. I want to go ahead and go to it. I want to knock these out. That way our last one is the awesome Aqua Lucky Block. Let's go. Well, we better hope we are on our A game. I will tell you that. We got it! We got it! Yo, this team is legit, guys. So far we used a little bit of help just to get us over to... Oh, and we did get the Violent Volcanic Island. So we did get that one. The only one we are looking for is one more Enraged Emberworm and 2 awesome Aqua Lucky Blocks. So let's go ahead and get over to awesome Aqua Lucky Blocks. Let's get that Silver Feast Flower and try again for that Emberworm eventually. Now, I don't know if these volcano ones are going to work really good for this, but we're going to try it. And hold up. There it is, guys. We just got Silver Feast Flower. Okay. So if we take a loss, that's okay. So we just got one of the awesome Aqua Lucky Blocks, and we are now sitting at 51 out of 51, guys. Now we literally need 2 more blocks left. That is right, and we get our Gold Feast Flower. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I definitely didn't pick the greatest team for this, but there it is again, guys. We just got one more to go. Gold Feast Flower is ours, guys. Now, the only one we need is Enraged Emberworm, and we were just at the volcano for that. So we're going to go back to lobby, see if anybody wants to help us. Maybe do a global. I ended up having to do a few different runs with some awesome fans from the lobby to finish off the rest of this grind. I even ran into fellow super content creator Itzmi GTD Girl, which was pretty awesome. And let me tell you, Volcano is no joke. It doesn't matter how many good units you've got. That map will still put you to the test. Throughout the grind, I ran with KFC, Madden, and Nugglet. And then on my very last run, the one where we not only beat Volcano, but I also unlocked Gold Feast Flower, I teamed up with a player named Dark. We were twinning with our purple avatars, and the dude was super chill. Huge shout out to KFC, Madden, Nugglet, and Dark for making such a long grind a whole lot more enjoyable. I really appreciate you guys. He says favorite color, huh? We got it, guys. We freaking got it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dark. We got it. Oh, wow. Boy, oh boy. Alright, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That was a grind. If you have about 4 to 5 hours, you can definitely get this done. Now, I was in and out of the game quite a bit. I probably stepped away for 20 or 30 minutes at a time throughout the grind. So if you're staying focused the whole time, you might even finish a little faster. But in the end, we managed to unlock both the Silver Feast Flower and the Golden Feast Flower. And man, it feels good. I'm not even kidding. I was grinding my teeth the whole time thinking, come on, we've got this. But it was absolutely worth it. Not only is Feast Flower a solid unit, but now we've got it in every available color variation. Well, except for bronze. They didn't give us a bronze version, but that's alright. If this guide helped you out, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps support Dad Gamez and lets me know you want more guides like this. This is BadazShark from Dad Gamez signing out, and as always guys, stay grinding!